Hello, everybody. Wow, we've got a large crowd today. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to just wait a little longer just to make sure everyone is admitted before we begin. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining our Quarter 3 Building Partnerships webinar. I appreciate you all taking time out of your busy day to join us and learn about all the opportunities we have on our projects. Before we get started, I wanted to go over a couple of housekeeping items. First and foremost, please remain muted during the presentation. And I know a lot of you are going to have some questions. I would appreciate if you could save those questions for the Q&A portion of our presentation today. I also want to ask for you to please sign in to the chat. We'd like you to include your business name, a good point of contact, name and number, and email, and followed by the scope of work that you perform. Today, for our webinar, our goal is to provide you with insight into all of the opportunities that we have for you to participate on FORMA projects. And we also are uniquely positioned in Washington State by Public Works. So we actively engage in all project delivery methods, including JOC, GCCM, progressive design build, traditional design build, lump sum, and small works roster methods. My name is Marissa Woodard-Nave. I'm FORMA's Outreach and Inclusion Manager. Let's go with some team introductions.
Hi, I am Kylie Christopher. I am a project accountant.
Hi, I'm Mike Hagan, project manager with Job Order Contracts.
Hi, Drew Hicks, project manager with FORMA Construction, and I'm on the Young Child Family Center, but yeah.
Hi, I'm Natalie Rye. I'm a project admin and I deal with compliance.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, so we are super excited for you all to be here today, and I wanted to give a thank you again for spending your lunch hour with us. We are bringing you an enhanced version of our an enhanced version of our Building Partnerships webinar, and I wanted to acknowledge and give a special thank you to our owners and our clients that have joined us today. We really appreciate your support. Today, we're going to walk through FORMA's subcontracting opportunities. In addition, we're going to give you insight into what it looks like to work with FORMA, and then essentially just a breakdown of the barriers and what it looks like when you need assistance and how we're able to help. All right, so let's talk about Small Business Accelerator Program. A lot of you have met with me one-on-one, and you already have some information about the Small Business Accelerator Program, but I know that we have a lot of new faces, a lot of new subcontractors working with us, so I wanted to just go over this once more. Essentially, this program was developed to help small businesses access opportunities to the public works contracting. By leveraging our JOC contracts, we offer multiple reps and opportunities to help scale your business at a sustainable pace by offering manageable sized packages. Our priority as a GC is to get you comfortable with navigating the public works landscape.
Hi, Mike Hagan again. This slide represents a heat map of our geographical representation of our job order contracting. We hold contracts statewide as well as an extensive amount in Western Washington. Some of the agencies we represent is over on the right there if you want to take a screenshot and reference that for later. We have quite a few contracts in the North Puget Sound region and several in the Central Puget Sound region, down through Tacoma, even some opportunities out towards the coast, Grays Harbor, down south into the Kelso, Longview, and even into Vancouver at times. Job order contracting is great because we do offer multiple work orders, and each one is a small works with a not to exceed 500,000. So there are several small works projects that you can get involved in to kind of grow your team and get some repetition in the public works contracting arena. And each of these projects can be comprised of multiple scopes, custom tailored to kind of your firm's skill set. A lot of these scopes can even be further pared down to partial scopes in certain areas that would be a good fit for you. Again, here's an opportunity if you want to take a screenshot or refer to the slide deck at a later time. A lot of the points of contacts for our various job order contracting clients that we do have throughout the Western Washington and statewide regions. Job order contracting consists of, we have a lot of vertical projects, anything from tenant improvements to building maintenance. We have a lot of clients and agencies that have a lot of backlog of deferred maintenance that they reach out to us to help maintain their campuses and facilities. A lot of these scopes can be re-roofing projects, mechanical, electrical, security, parking lot replacements, restriping, and abatement, full demos, partial demos. It's really a wide range of scope opportunities. We also operate a lot of horizontal work, site work and earthwork, utilities, road improvements, pedestrian improvements. And there again, these can kind of run the gamut from anything from maybe a small single panel sidewalk replacement up to a couple 100 feet of a frontage approach to a business or facility. And these can also, again, be custom tailored to fit your size. You can get partial scopes, whether it's the landscaping portion of a frontage upgrade or simply the flat work or the entire package. These are some current work orders that we have coming up that are going out for bid. If you want to reference this slide later, we have some opportunities with our King County JOC doing some flood wall repairs consisting of replacing some spalling concrete and joint sealant. Contact would be Alex Seiler. With our DES partners, we have a project coming up at South Puget Sound Community College in the Olympia area, some roofing and flashing repairs. Contact Jeff Kittle for that one. As well as City of Seattle JOC, we have a bit of a larger kind of a full tenant improvement going out for bid here in a week or two. This one really has pretty much all the scopes involved, anything demo, concrete, steel, all the way through carpentry, partitions, mechanical, electrical. Reach out to Brad if you're interested. There again, multiple scopes. A lot of these scopes can also be kind of pared down and custom tailored to fit your needs or whatever skill set your firm might represent.
All right. Thank you, Mike. So these are the jobs that we are bidding on. So please keep your eyes peeled for future opportunities that are local to your area. Just so you guys all know, we update this list every Monday, and you can access this on our website at formacc.com.
Hi, Drew Hicks again, project manager. I wanted to introduce all of FORMA's alternative delivery method projects that are upcoming. The one that I hold near and dear to my heart that I've been working on since late last year is the Young Child and Family Center. This is with North Thurston Public Schools and design and architecture led by McGranahan PBK. What I like or what I enjoy most about this project is the intent and purpose behind it. It's a community-driven building to support the youth coming up and get ready for kindergarten in those school years to come. But it's a GCCM delivery method, $41.6 million budget located locally here in Lacey, Washington. It's a 45,000 square foot single story building located on a 15.5 acre site located next to Nisqually Middle School. I said single story. There are several mechanical mezzanine attics at the roof level for holding all the mechanical equipment. Within the building, there's admin, gross motor skills for those kids in need. Their Timberland Regional Library has a branch within the building. Kitchen, early learning classrooms that have associated outdoor play and learning areas as well. For site, we have play fields, parking. There's emergency access all the way around the building, along with Marvin Road frontage improvements, and then landscaping throughout. For the project, we do have goals set for local. Local boundary includes Thurston and Pierce County, as well as minority, women, small business, and veteran-owned businesses alike. This project is set to come out to bid in early January of 2026, with bid dates set at the end of that January, and then construction starting middle of March of 2026. This is a project that I'm super excited about. It really is a great project, 17-month long duration. If you have any questions at all, my email's at the bottom. Please feel free to reach out. I'm more than willing to talk about the different scopes and whatnot. I did want to touch on, we do have an upcoming FORMA Connects on October 1st, which will be on noon of that day. It'll just give us the opportunity to dive deeper within the project itself and all the different scope opportunities that we're offering between prime bid packages, sub-tier opportunities within those packages, but also even negotiated support services within the project. So this really is a great project within the South Sound. If you have any questions at all regarding the project or getting signed up for our FORMA Connects, please reach out to me or Marissa and we'll get you signed up. Another upcoming project that we have up north is the Shoreline Parks Bundle. This is a progressive design build. These parks have been going on for 8 years now. We're down to the last 3 parks, Hamlin Park, Bruggers, Bog Park, and Hillwood Park. They have similar priorities and goals with local minority women-owned businesses. As you can see here, with the parks, there's a lot of unique different types of work between solar lighting, play surfacing, splash pads, all that good stuff. So if you're interested at all, John Gray, he's the project manager with FORMA that's heading that up. If you have any questions, please reach out to him. And then lastly, a couple of our more recent procurements. We have the Hands-On Children Museum expansion. That's a progressive design build delivery here in Olympia, Washington. That contract right now is being worked out with the city council and is looked to be executed by the end of this month. And we're looking to get going on pre-con and early work next year. And then lastly, Ocean Beach School District has a new 6 through 12 school going in Ilwaco, Washington. I don't know if you know where Ilwaco is. That's all the way down in the southwest corner of Washington, right at the mouth of the Columbia. So, you know, if you're a fisherman, you like to fish, this is probably a great project for you. This work is also a GCCM delivery method and is scheduled to break ground in 2027. Alex Chicano is a project manager on that. If you have any questions, I can get you in contact with him as well.
All right, thanks, Drew. Yeah, that was a lot of exciting momentum coming for you guys, a lot of opportunity to work with FORMA. Here we have our upcoming pursuits. This list is essentially the projects that we're pursuing. And if for some reason we are not awarded these projects, we will definitely point you in the direction of the GC that does win. So if you are interested in these because maybe they're local to where you live, close to home, things like that, just contact me or any of our team members and we'll definitely get you in touch with the proper GC. Okay, so on all of our projects, we provide support and mentorship from anything in administrative support to financial support and training. This ensures that each subcontractor is able to meet FORMA's expectations. We are really intentional with our outreach and we are looking for specific attributes when it comes to our subcontracting partners. One is the communication and responsiveness. Please be respectful and communicate in a timely manner with our project team. So when you're working with us, that's one of the things that we're looking for. 2, perform work according to the construction schedule. So not only are we expecting that you perform your work to completion, but we also want to make sure that you understand how important it is to adhere to our construction schedule. Next, and the most important, is safety. Job site safety is our top priority, and we expect that everybody on your entire team will be safe and wearing proper PPE on our job sites at all times. 4 is paperwork compliance. This is where our team is a wonderful resource to utilize. We know that being in the field can sometimes be a barrier to the administrative side of owning a business, which is why we offer full comprehensive administrative support. Essentially, we're focused on removing all of the barriers that prevent you from participating on our projects. So there is absolutely no excuse to not be successful when working with us on our job contracts. One of the best ways to meet with FORMA and Sound Transit to identify opportunities on our JOT contract is to meet with us during our office hours at Tabor 100. This is located in Tukwila. Come meet with us in person. If you have never heard of Tabor 100, it is a central networking hub for small business owners to access opportunities. Tabor also offers support such as paperwork compliance mentorship on B2G Now. Our team is also offering that same support. So please feel free to reach out to Kylie.
Hi, I am Kylie Christopher, project accountant and B2G support. I will be the person cutting your checks. We may pour concrete slow and steady, but when it comes to paying our partners, we keep it fast and level. B2G is an online software system we utilize to track payments. We are typically the prime contractor, and as the prime contractor, we are going in every month and entering our subcontractor information. When we enter you into the system, we are also putting in whether you are an SBE, WBE, or MBE, and the software will track that. Next slide, please. Once you have been put into the system, we are reporting whether we have received owner payment that month and what we have paid our subcontractor as well. This is kind of one of our responsibilities, and it kind of falls onto one of your responsibilities too, is to confirm whether you have received payment. If we have paid you that month, you will get a notification from B2G, and it will look like in the next slide. And this is kind of an example of what it will look like when you get a notification. When you get your notification, you will click on it and confirm whether you agree with what we have reported. And the next slide is a specific Sound Transit example. In this example, we are reporting the specific amount that we have paid you guys, the specific date, and then whether we have paid you on or before. Our whole goal is to be as transparent with everyone and get your payment out as fast as possible.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Kylie. So in addition to B2G Now administrative support, we also offer L&I and LCP tracking support, and that is where our lovely Natalie comes in.
Hi, yeah. So Kylie had mentioned payment releases. Payment releases kind of go hand in hand with compliance, and compliance goes hand in hand with what the owner expects FORMA and the subs to provide. I know you guys probably have the passion out in the field. I have a weird passion for the paperwork, so I'm sure you excel at your field. If you are new at paperwork, I love it. I'm here to help you out. I know it can be very challenging or intimidating when you're first starting out, but please, please, please trust me. I have so many step-by-step guides. So some of the compliance requirements are a lot of our public works. You need pre-verification. So that means you need to have an active business license or a contractor license. You need to have an active workers' compensation account if you have employees. And you'll need to complete the L&I training course or have exemplary status. More additional compliance is, like Marissa had mentioned, safety is huge for us. So a site-specific safety plan, a certificate of insurance, and then the prevailing wage compliance, such as an intent to pay prevailing wage number. It's what you anticipate to happen. You will upload weekly payroll reports. If you are owner operated, there is a specific form that you will use to make sure that you apply your hours and the percentage owner percentages. And then come completion of the project, you will have an affidavit of wages paid number, which actually confirms what was supplied and provided on the project. So a lot of these are state, city, owner, federal RCWs and WAC related. So again, I'm kind of weird. I love paperwork. So if anybody has a question, you need guidance to any of these links, please reach out to me. I love it. And then we, I know I'm a weird freak. Okay. And then, yeah. And I can also help with determining if your scope at that time does need to be reported on L&I or not. There are some gray areas you wouldn't expect, like concrete suppliers. More administration help is LCP Tracker. LCP Tracker is a cloud-based platform. It is designed to streamline the project labor compliance as well as certified payroll reporting. It specifically helps the agencies and companies monitor the workforce development by tracking demographics and apprenticeship through their specific certified payroll report. To avoid manual entry of both L&I and LCP, we do suggest that you manually enter into LCP Tracker first, because then you have the option of getting a CSV file that you can really fastly upload that into L&I. Unfortunately, they're working on it to do the flip way. Again, I encourage you to reach out with any questions. I have step-by-step guides. I'm honestly so excited to work with new companies and build great relationships. I have built a really great relationship with Jermaine Edwards. He owns Epic Building Detailers. He went from owner operated to full businessman with employees. So he has experience on both sides of this. And he truly is a success story. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to Jermaine.
Good afternoon, Jermaine Edwards, Managing Director with Epic Building Detailers. We started working with FORMA Construction back in 2016 as a small construction contractor. FORMA is very helpful and diligent with introducing us to project agreements. They helped us with getting the correct insurance to work on their projects, making sure intents and affidavits were filed. We were brand new to the industry. We had no idea what we were doing, but we were willing to work and willing to make sure the job got done. FORMA made it possible for us to be successful working with them and actually work with other major contractors. When we first started off, we were doing 80,000. We moved up to 200,000, and now we've generated over $1.75 million in revenue working with FORMA and other contractors. We've worked with many contractors in the industry, but hands down, we have over 50 completed projects with FORMA. They're our number one customer to date. The admin team is very great. Natalie and I have a very, very great relationship. I'm more of a hands-on guy. We're in the field. We get the work done. We do commercial cleaning. We go out, we clean the projects for them. We get the work done. And Natalie's a go-to. She's like, hey, Jermaine, the job's done, but it's time to get you paid. I need your paperwork. So they're really good at making sure all the loose ends are tied in, everything's compliant. They do their best to make sure you work successful with them, other contractors, and make sure you get paid in a timely manner. We're very grateful and appreciative of our relationship with FORMA Construction.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Jermaine. Yeah, and that's a beautiful testament to our team and how well we all work together and our mission to help all of our small business owners succeed and grow. So let's talk about what's next. If you have not already met with me one-on-one, please email me or connect with me so that I can get you on our list of subcontractors. And if you are not already federally certified, please also email me because I would be happy to direct you to our OMWBE staff that can help walk you through the application process. If you desire more one-on-one support with building a capability statement or developing a safety plan, or even more in-depth support with certifications, please feel free to contact our Apex Accelerator support specialist, Justine Wagner. All the contact information is listed on the screen for you, so please either take a screenshot or don't worry, I will be sending all of the slides to you through an email. Everyone that registered for today's event will receive that email following the end of this. So with all of that said, we're now going to open up the Q&A portion of our presentation. And as always, I encourage you all to turn on your cameras, introduce yourselves, and promote your business to our project teams. Let us know which projects interest you and ask any questions that you might have. Please utilize the raise hand function at the top of your screen, and then we'll just go ahead and call on everybody in order. Actually, how do I need to see who's raising their hand. I don't see any hands raised yet. You can also just turn your mic off and go ahead and ask a question. Oh yeah, Fresh Family. Hey, Ron, good to see you. Go ahead, ask your question. You're on mute.
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you guys. This is amazing information to start with, and we've had the pleasure of starting working with FORMA, our first project with you guys. With Hazen, and it's been really amazing. Just an amazing staff of people you guys have there working. It was just phenomenal. So we're really excited about working with you guys and working and growing opportunities with you. Definitely interested in learning more about the Seattle JOC. That's something that would really interest us, and kind of being able to get a part of that. That's really, really cool. And also diving in deeper with your finance team. I would love to look at that as we're in a position where we're doing over $1 million a year now and a couple million, and it's like we look at business, have to look at business differently, and it'd be really cool. It's awesome to find people that care enough to help the smaller companies like us navigate through those things, because there's a lot of entry training of how to set up accounts in the beginning, but it's like there's not a lot of what do you do next now that you've kind of made it to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. So once you get the slide deck, Ron, I suggest that you connect with the appropriate email according to Seattle JOC. I'll also be flagging our JOC team members and letting them know that you're interested in Work Up North, so that they can put you, on the list for anything that aligns with your business's capabilities. Thank you so much for coming today and asking your question.
It's actually perfect because I'm on both of those. I'm on Hazen, so I have Ron's contact information, and yes, I'm on Seattle JOC, so I will just bridge the gap after this meeting.
Awesome. And I'm coming down to Forma Olympia in a bit, and so I'm actually headed to you guys' office.
I'll actually get to see you. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Margarita, how are you? Are you there? Are you on mute? There you are. Okay. Hi.
Hi, I think I unmuted myself now. Am I good?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you for all the information. I am excited to learn some more about, I believe it was Drew Hicks who presented on Young Child and Family Center in Lacey. Very excited to learn more about that. We do commercial and infrastructure electrical, and so I would love to hear some more about like the actual building, but also the infrastructure for the parking, the lighting outside and all of that. So I'll be following up with you, Drew, on that. And then I'm also very excited to learn about the JOC in the city of Seattle. And I believe the contact is Brad for that one.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'll be following. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Good to see you, Margarita.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have any questions or would like to take the opportunity to introduce themselves to our project team? Just raise your hand or go ahead and turn your camera on and start talking. Stacy. Go ahead, Stacy. You might be on mute.
There we go. Yes, so thank you all of you guys for taking the time to put this together. I'm Stacy Steiner, and I'm with Costanera Creative, and we don't do, you know, we wouldn't necessarily provide any services for your current contracts or even contracts coming up. However, what we do is we do promotional products and logoed apparel. So we work with other construction companies too, where their project managers might work with us to do project hats, with the project logo on the hats, or jackets and, t-shirts, safety vests, things like that. So just wanted to kind of put that out there and let you guys know that we're available to you. We have done a little bit of work for you guys in the past, so we do have, I believe we're all set up on your billing system and stuff, and maybe Marissa and I can kind of get together and talk about that and just make sure we're all set up.
Yes, ma'am, you got it. I will follow up with an invitation to a one-on-one so I can make sure all of the information we have is correct and updated. And as Drew showed his Forma logo hat, we are often seeking out apparel and things. So thank you so much for joining in and speaking up today. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Next we have Tony. Tony, surveillance.
Just realized I was muted.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for having us and for putting these on. We really appreciate it. We've been working with FORMA on the Port of Seattle Mink project for a while, and it's been really wonderful project to work on. We provide site security for construction sites, and just wanted to see if any of these upcoming projects will have any need for using us for those.
Yeah, just curious, are like site security, is it like people on the ground type site security, or is it like surveillance system and monitoring?
Yeah, we provide cameras with monitoring, and then we have
Okay.
partners that we so for like the Mink project specifically, we are doing the cameras and the monitoring, and then we provided our partner Lumen Security, who does the guard service there, and then we work together to secure the site.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good information. I know there's some coordination there in terms of like insurances and making sure, or builder's risk, and making sure we have all the requirements needed for security. I know like water, earthquake, all that kind of good. Well, no, sorry, water damage, pipes running. But yeah, no, that's good information, because I'm sure we'll need something like that at YCFC.
Awesome.
Yeah, so what I can do for you, Tony, is set you up with an email connecting you to Drew, and then you guys can go into depth and talk about that separately.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us today. Next, we have Jason.
Hi, my name is Jason Lamb. I'm a superintendent for Lamb Contracting. We've worked with FORMA in the past. We just got done doing a Cedar Falls project for a utility shed up there, maintenance shed. It was a great project, really beautiful area. It was a great team to work with. We do structural upgrades, concrete restoration, crack filling, epoxy injections, and lots of things.
Were there any of the projects that are local to your area?
We tend to more work up north Seattle area,
Okay.
but we were looking maybe at that Lacey project.
YCFC. Yeah, absolutely. So I will follow up and send you an email with, I did see Lamb Construction on our list, so I will send you an email to link you with Drew, and then he can give you more in-depth details as to what to expect timeline-wise on that project.
Okay, thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us today, Jason.
Thanks for having us.
Next is Justin.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hey, good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Justin Allen. I'm with Air Appliance Mechanics. We do HVAC and refrigeration. service and install. We've never worked with you guys, but definitely look forward to working with you guys in the future. You guys look like you have a great team going. I'm glad to be a part of it, and I appreciate the invite.
Yeah, thank you for coming to our webinar today, Justin. So just so the team knows, I just onboarded Justin with us earlier this week, and I had sent him the invite, told him to turn his camera on, introduce himself, and promote his business. And so this is a great opportunity for you to just kind of see what we do, Justin, and how we work, and just hop on, whatever project is local to your area. So was there anything in specific that you were looking at in the future?
Yeah, so I'm definitely interested in the family center.
Okay.
I know there's going to be some mechanical work going on. I don't know if that entails HVAC, but if it does, I'm absolutely interested.
Okay. Same thing. I will go ahead and send you an email connecting you with Drew after this presentation, and then he can separately make sure that you guys work out all the scope and dates and things like that so you can participate on that project. Thanks for being
Wonderful.
here today, Justin.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. I think I already called on Jason. Is this a different Jason? I can't remember if this is the same hand. I think that's all we have for hands raised. I do want to shout out to all of our, oh, hey, Shannon, go ahead.
Happy Wednesday. Can you hear me?
Wednesday. Yes, we can.
My name is Shannon Nash. Fineo Construction stands for failure is not an option. We went to a site visit today, actually, but commercial paint, and we'd be interested in the admin support. So I would love to learn more about that and connect with the individuals that are the facilitators of that so we can become good friends. Please and thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us today, Shannon. I know that you were walking that site with Nick today. I hope that job walk went well and that you get to submit your bid and work with us. So thanks for continuing that grind and just connecting with us and being very persistent. That's how you win work and how you grow with us. So good job.
And thank you for your testimonial. Is it Jermaine?
Yeah.
Giving us motivation. And I'd like to, can I reach out to you? I'm going to give you my contact information. Are you accepting mentees?
Jermaine, that's a question for you.
Yes.
Look at
absolutely.
my face, though. Look at my face.
Yes, I see you. I left my email in the chat.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excellent. Thank you for that, Shannon. That's awesome. Yeah, of course. Everyone's welcome to make those connections. We all need a supportive network, and that's fantastic. That's exactly what we're here, and that's what we're all about. Anyone else want to introduce themselves to our project team, speak about a project they were interested in? Does anyone else have any questions? All right. Well, I will say that this webinar has a really high attendance. So again, I think the 12 o'clock hour is working out while everyone's on lunch. They're able to attend. We're not disrupting your day. I just want to say thank you again for giving us your time, and another shout out to our owner teams and our clients for joining us and just participating. We put all of our effort and our love into these presentations. We want to make sure we're impacting the small business community that supports us on our work. So we're supporting you as well. So please continue to register. We're going to keep enhancing these and making sure that we're hitting the targets. We're listening to you. Please give us feedback. You can email me and just let me know what you think might be a good addition. If you need any specific mentorship or there's a gap somewhere that we're not filling, feel free to connect with me. Let me know. Let our teams know. That's what we're here for. So we're always improving. If there's nothing else that we can help with, I guess we'll call that a wrap. We'll end our presentation on a high note. So thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Thank you all for attending. Thank you.
FORMA's amazing. They are a great GC to work with.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Everyone
you.
have a good day.
Hey, Jamar. What's up, Jamar?